What's up guys, welcome to the garage. Today we've got another review. This was sent to me from Gearbest, links in the description as always. There's also, on this one, we've got a promo code on this one. I believe it's TomleyRC2. Check in the description though, the promo code's in there as well for it. So you get a little bit of discount if you decide that you'd like one of these. Very familiar body set on this, very familiar, looks just like the WPL one, the B1. Also you've got the Fayee that I reviewed last time. This is a toy grade, we'll get that out of the way now. Some of the stuff I review, we have a bit of an argument whether it's toy grade or hobby grade. This definitely is toy grade, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be any good. What interests me on this one is, it says it's amphibious. Now, my experience of cheap sort of toys that say they're waterproof, a lot of the time they are not waterproof, but we're going to check this one out and see how it does. It says it's 112 scale. I'm not sure the actual body's 112, but with the size of the wheels and the track, it probably is about 112, but we'll measure that up in a bit. And also on the box, a little bit of writing there, I won't read it out. Not sure why running on water's in red. Maybe that's a warning to me that it's not going to work. Anyway, we'll get it out of the box and have a proper look at it. So here it is. Let's get the controller out. Controller's just the generic one that a lot of this stuff has exactly the same. Just your left and right and your throttle there, on off switch. Non-proportional steering. You can tell that straight away because it just clicks. Also, if we look under here, there'll be the little dial there which tells you that it's not going to be proportional steering. However, it doesn't look all that bad. Now, like I just mentioned, it is toy grade. You can tell by looking that it is toy grade, but first feel of it, the suspension feels quite good. It's got a little bit of articulation there, which is good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Does have decent suspension for a toy grade. Now, waterproof. So the test to see if it's waterproof is to see. Yeah, it does have, you've got a seal, so on the on-off switch, it's got like a rubber cover over it. The battery compartment, you've got that's good news, 7.2 volt as well, so it's not got, a lot of these trucks have a 6 volt battery. This has got 7.2, so that's a nice addition, means it's got a little bit more power. And it has got rubber seal around the battery tray as well, so I reckon this has got a good chance of surviving in water. Other stuff that I can see straight away, taking a bit of a better look at it. Tyres, they're not mega soft, but I wouldn't say they're rock hard like plastic. Probably alright, and if it does go in water, they've got a little bit of tread on there to maybe help it through the water. Something, yeah. So when I first looked, as you can see this here, I thought that was a drive shaft because this is 4-wheel drive, but as you turn it, that doesn't move. And feeling it, I think this has got twin motors. So motor drive in the front, motor drive in the back, so that might also be a good thing. Not really much more to say about it. Big chunky tyres, and as I've already mentioned, the suspension does feel quite good. It's quite soft, which isn't always a bad thing when you've got one of these cheap toy grades. Soft suspension always helps out off-road, so looks alright. The body isn't quite as detailed as some of the others. You can get the bonnet or the hood doesn't open, and the back is fixed. It's all what this is all one mould rather than separate like some of the other stuff. But other than that, it looks pretty much identical. So size-wise, it definitely does. I wouldn't say it's, the body's not 1/12. The body is the same as WPL. I've got a B1 body here, so that is exactly the same as the B1. So yeah, definitely 1/16 body. However, with the size of the wheels, it does give it that slightly bigger look. So maybe they're doing it as a 112 because of that. There you go, there's a shot. There's a shot from above of it. So let's just check it works. We'll switch it on. The back there. Non-proportional steering, as I mentioned, and then forward, reverse. I mean, it's not as fast as I thought it'd go, but it's got quite a bit of power. It's got quite a bit of torque there, pushing against my hand, so it should be alright. Not much more to say about it. Let's take it for a run. Let's get it in some water and see how it does. If I lose it or if it sinks, this is the last you'll see of it, and cheers for watching. So just want to mention about the battery. NICAD's dropped their initial voltage off quite quickly. So first 5 minutes of this run, this thing had a bit more power. I still got another 15 to 20 minutes out of it afterwards. It just wasn't as pokey as it was at the start. Ideally could do with maybe a LiPo in there or a higher capacity battery. Anyway, I'll give you a quick rundown at the end of this video of my thoughts on the truck. See you in a bit.
Get scratching.
So, if you've got kids, this would be a good fun truck. It's seemed quite tough. Rolled about a few times, did knock it about, and as you saw, it handles the water really well. So there's no chance of your kids breaking it by chucking it in a puddle or anything like that. It needs a turning circle of a small cruise liner to get round, but it works well. Now, the only issue, apart from the battery issue, the only issue I found with it was, as you'll see, that tyre touches on that wheel arch there, and that happened quite a bit, so it doesn't take much for it to catch on it, and that was stopping the wheels going round. Other than that, couldn't really find much wrong with it. Like I said at the start, it's not hobby grade, it is toy grade, and if you've got kids, I recommend this. Remember, link in the description with a small discount code for it as well. Cheers for watching, give me a thumbs up, and if you like the content, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.